What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Stardust here. Welcome to a new Midnight Suns video. Now, Midnight Suns advertised that there was going to be a battle between the Hunter and Wolverine versus Sabretooth in his full gameplay showcase. Now, I didn't actually get a chance to watch it while it was live, so I figured let's react to it together. So I figured, you know, regardless how long this video is going to be, we'll react to it together. I'll go through it. You know, I won't keep pausing it relentlessly. I will live react and tell you my thoughts at the end of the video. So if you want to watch it with me, then I would appreciate that. That'd be really cool. I've skipped the beginning bit where they're just rambling on, similar to what you can do with myself. And let's get straight into this. I'm excited. So, obviously... Oh, hang on. Obviously, it's an alpha. Obviously, it's an alpha. Alpha gameplay footage there. At the minute, they are in the abbey. Let me turn this up. Let me turn this bad boy up. HD or nothing, mate.
Superhero headquarters that we created with Marvel.
Looks good. Looks good. It looks really good. It does. Speak to Ghost Rider.
We're just showing the exterior. We're going to show more of the Abbey at the end of this mission. Today, we're really showing off combat. So we've got a couple of our squad mates here.
I kind of get why people say it looks like a PS3 game. I do get it, you know.
Very different from this. We're walking by one of the other characters on the team, Magic.
Yeah.
Personal favorite character in the Midnight Suns.
We stand. So you can go through a portal that Magic's created. That's nice.
To have a base that reflected something like we all knew and loved when we were kids with Marvel.
Didn't have enough problems. Scattered reports of Hydra activity are coming in from across the 5 boroughs. We'll head to the highest concentration first. Nice. I like that it tells you what day it is as well as like drizzling rain. Gives that sort of I live in this world vibe.
And ours, that's a big part of the game, is how it comes alive, how you live with these heroes. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. And so now what we've done is
I do get that the graphics might not be like 100% next gen, but it does still look good though. It does, and it's 6 months away.
That's kind of one of her powers, and she can display this stuff in combat as well.
Awesome. So we're gonna just dive right into combat then.
Dive right into the combat. Nice. Your objective to defeat all the enemies. Oh, here we go. The cards. The cards. The evil cards.
I'm so proud of the designers we have here and the folks that work with Jake and the creative systems designers, but we've made something that you have not quite seen before when it comes to a tactics game. There's so much when it comes to the visual element of this, characters and how they're going to move and the superhero flair that you're going to see. First, we wanted to slow down before we start playing this thing fast.
Let's talk
about what the mechanics are about,
the abilities.
Here we go. The cards are definitely a controversial topic, so I look forward to this.
They're dealt to you at the start of combat, and like a hand of cards.
Yeah.
A timeless game mechanic, by the way, right, Jake?
What could be controversial about cards? Nothing, I assume. However, in case it is, I would understand why people say, what? That's very different from anything we've done before. It doesn't actually... I want to make sure that people understand it doesn't play that different than
I kind of find it interesting that they've kind of negated the cards a little bit by saying, like, look, it is, and it's not that different, right? So don't look at cards and think, whoa, what's going on? Because you'll probably get to use them all anyway.
Whatever abilities they want to Blade, to Doctor Strange, to the Hunter. They bring all those abilities into combat, and there aren't that many of them, so you're going to see all those abilities come up.
Yeah.
But they're dealt to you as a...
So essentially what you're saying is, like, we put it in card form, but it's not as random as cards may make it seem, you know?
Types of abilities that are really important. There's an attack, which Garth is there. One of the benefits of abilities, treating them as a card, is we can put, like, really interesting effects on them. So we have tons of them. Another benefit is we can make so many different abilities. We can give them interesting effects. One is an attack, which Garth showed off there with Blade. The next is a skill, which he just...
I'll be honest, it's weird for me, because if you ask me what my favourite genre of games was, I'd never say it's these sort of games, yet I end up really loving them. So...
ways to use it. But ultimately, the important thing is that by playing attacks, by playing skills, you're building up a resource that we call heroism. You can see this in the bottom right.
Where's that?
What's that?
Yeah,
oh, is that the little
game
little meter?
Rotates around heroism, right? And so you build up heroism, and you use that to then use the third type of ability, which is called the heroic.
Okay, so the axe for Strange is the heroic because that uses 2, obviously. Offense reduced to 50%. That's a bit weird.
I'm going to use one of the Hunter's attacks to build up more heroism, which will make the heroic stronger.
Okay.
So right now, the hunter's in a great position to fire off this ability.
Ooh.
Yeah, knock an enemy into another.
I noticed some of these
But
clips
you
they've
can also
used in
just play
trailers,
the
which is
really first
absolutely
character
fine. I'm not sort of
and you'll have to.
slating that. It's just
You'll
an
use different
observation.
abilities or different effects in the environment.
So
now we're gonna trick.
yeah. Oh no, you're fine. I was gonna say like it seems like you have a lot of flexibility and freedom how you choose to play, like with your heroes.
Yeah, you do. I mean, the idea is that the game is meant to move pretty fast. It's still
That looks
very
cool.
deep.
Don't get me wrong. Like, if the cards allow you guys to do these good effects, or if the way the game is allows you guys to make it really flashy and colourful when they do moves, go ahead. Go ahead and make it look as cartoony as fucking possible. Because that to me is like a really cool, you know.
Our team and our content team and all the disciplines that have worked on it, they have created these abilities that are in your face, incredibly satisfying to watch over and over, and the payoff.
Yeah, they've really.
Yeah, well, that's another thing as well in these type of games. You're going to be doing these moves a lot, so you can't be. They can't be boring.
Here, and part of that is how different the heroes play. So we have a number of different abilities here, and in fact, actually, Garth, you can talk about what you're about to do here.
Yeah, we're going to use a special skill from the hunter, which is going to chain on and allow us to use a very, very powerful card in our deck. So, Inspire.
What is that
allows
powerful
you to
card? I
play,
want to know.
heroic or
I want to
plus
know.
Heroism for free. So that's what we're going to do. With
Okay, so
Hunter,
this card
and
boosts
that's what we're gonna use
heroism.
with this powerful ability.
Yeah, and so the hero combo again, a big attack. The way that you unlock these abilities.
So how much does that? How much do you have to do for that? Is it because it says 0 on the card?
And this, yeah,
Wow.
very awesome and very powerful.
Oh, sick.
You unlock these super powerful attacks by forming a relationship with the heroes involved.
Okay, so you unlock those attacks by basically being besties with these characters. I really like those team-up moves. I wonder if those team-up moves exist within the other heroes, like Blade and Doctor Strange could do a team-up move.
One of these sites we take out, it seems like 2 more appear in their place.
Patience. Hydra certainly lives up to their name.
I've hunted an actual Hydra. That was easier.
Easier than this.
Oh shit!
I live up to my name too.
Second best there is at what he does.
Hell of a price Crossbones put on your head.
Oh, Crossbones!
Too bad he never said it had to stay attached to your body. Well, too bad for you. Big words for a dead man.
That's Steve Blum. That is Steve Blum.
You got one thing right today, Sabretooth. Heads are definitely about to roll.
Oh shit.
Another mangy stray.
You smell wrong.
Compared to him,
Good point.
I like this already. This is cool. So, obviously, judging by the eyes and judging by, like, just the fact that Sabretooth is doing this, I don't know if it's going for the hunter because Crossbones is bounty or going for the hunter because Lilith has taken control.
Hey guys, I would be lying if I would say I'm not excited about this very iconic duo, this battle between Sabretooth and Wolverine.
Yeah, and as you saw there, just one of the cinematics. We have hours of cinematics in the game. Obviously, we're telling a very deep story, and part of that story, of course, is introducing these villains. And this is the first.
I love the interactions with the environment. Stuff like that is really cool.
You know, again, as I said, 12 Marvel heroes plus the hunter. We also have a large cast of villains for the player to fight against. It's what makes Lilith so powerful. So again, she's the ultimate enemy. The thing that's cool about her, if you imagine the most dangerous people in the Marvel universe, she's equally dangerous because she can corrupt people with a single touch. So not only you fight villains like Sabretooth here, but you'll fight what we call Fallen, where Lilith has corrupted villains. She's corrupted even heroes that the player's gonna have to fight against.
I wonder if the Fallen will get to fight, like, different heroes that might be unlocked in the future. Or that just could be how we unlock a lot of the heroes that are coming, which,
and yes, you're right,
yeah?
this is an iconic matchup, right? Wolvie, the best at what he does.
Yep.
Sabretooth, kind of good at what he does. But he's deadly. Like, Sabretooth is a very deadly character, and so you're going to have to require your entire
Sabretooth
team to
fucking
take
Wolverine
control.
up here.
All of our villains have a bunch of unique abilities, and also a unique flair to them. Sabretooth, the idea behind Sabretooth is that he has an ability called Frenzy, and that means that every time you take an action, he may respond, right? So you have to be really...
Oh, shit! I like it. So you can kind of, like, target some of your energy into the environments to use them without even using your powers, which is dope. And the debris stays around, which is cool. I like that a lot.
I love Sabretooth. We've introduced, here we're introducing Wolverine for the first time. This is
Right, so
where
Hunter
this
looks...
is pretty far into the game, probably.
Oh.
I mean, actually, this game's very long, so not that far, but this is a good 10, 12 hours into the game. When you meet Wolverine and you unlock him. So there are characters you unlock through play. This is the moment when you sort of meet Wolverine for the first time.
Okay, so we meet Wolverine about 10 hours into the game. That's pretty crazy. Because at the minute, we know Magic's there, Strange, and Blade.
A little bit more, like, what makes him so unique and different from the other characters.
Yeah, so if you think about Wolverine, he's very savage.
Leveling up a lot,
has the
I've
ability
noticed.
to attack multiple targets. So he has what we call chain. He has a lot of ability that chain to multiple targets. And at the same time, he can taunt enemies, and that means that he can
Cyber just
whoa. Then enemies target Wolverine after that, and that's great because Wolverine has the ability to regenerate health. He's very low on health here. Garth, you doing okay, bud?
Let's use a little berserk. I'm gonna get some life steal on there if you want to mention that.
Well, that's fine.
I believe in you, Garth. Like, you can
So there seems like there's different tiers to the cards, because like 3 different things keep popping up on each of these cards.
heavy hitter. Definitely heavy hitter.
Definitely a heavy hitter. And so that's good. Wolverine has got some life steal going on and sent that guy to the moon.
Okay, so rather than just a natural healing factor, Wolverine life steals. Okay, I mean, I get it, otherwise he'd be overpowered, but...
Sabretooth doesn't stop,
Yep.
So you have to always kind of be on your toes here.
Right.
It is pretty weird for Wolverine to not just have a natural heal,
I'm
you know?
actually going to...
You can position yourself, use the environment.
Okay. Right.
One thing that's worth pointing out is that as you move, you can continue to move.
Oh, I love that. So you can position yourself away, like behind boxes, and you use it for leverage to get like... That's so sick. That's so sick.
As movement, you play tactics, you know how
It's the little things.
But it's this wonderful balance of you can choose to play more methodically and find that single precise movement position to take advantage of the enemies, but it's not every single turn.
Oh, here we go. So he just got fucked. Why? But why can't he heal? Oh, so that's Lilith. Oh shit, is she gonna corrupt him here? No way! It's pretty terrifying. That's just so sick. Is that the end of the mission? Oh no, that's just the end of the gameplay. Wow. That was nuts. That was absolutely wild. I really loved all of that. I like, as soon as I saw this game, I knew I was in anyway, but that's cool.
There's a whole lot of section. It is enormous. It is incredibly exciting.
Yeah, no,
again,
I'm
we love
excited.
tactics
I'm very
games,
excited.
And changing what we did with the tactics design there wasn't enough. We wanted to
Oh!
the game that was the RPG
I can't remember.
Tactics RPG. So we're going back to that
Victor
avenue.
Creed, that's it. Sorry, I was looking, I was like, Sabretooth's name? Creed? Wait a minute. And I was Victor Creed, yeah. Sorry. Alright, here we go, the headquarters. Day, Wednesday, clear sky. It's day-based. This is going to feel such like Persona. That's so cool. Life sim.
outfits. We actually have a lot of outfits that.
And look at this room. It looks like some decorating could be done. Can you do decorating?
Junk. Yeah, you gotta update your room, and yeah, there's ways to update not just the character, but the room as well.
Hello, Charlie.
Beloved.
Of course, Charlie.
Absolute
Your beloved
Donny
hound
dog.
Charlie, who
You know what I'm
loves
saying?
so much. You can of course pet the dog, and there's a lot of benefits to that as well.
It's a wardrobe there for
Are we
clothes.
going to be able to explore that a little bit more?
We are, and in fact, what's happening right now is the
Bro,
hunter walking
this
on
this
the
game
farm
sets you
after
up to just
combat.
play it
And so,
non-stop.
Again, this is really a social experience where after combat, all these heroes are hanging out, and you
Tony
can
looks kinda
choose
weird.
from different heroes after combat.
Okay, so we know Iron Man's here as well then, and
It
Captain
is.
Marvel.
It's one of my favorite parts of the game.
Unless this is in a different part of the game, I don't know.
Come back, and you have a very, very important choice to make, which
Nico.
is a whole other part of the Marvel fantasy, right? It's not just battling amongst these heroes. It's who do you want to hang out with, Nico Maruno or Iron Man, right?
Yeah, and there's a lot of benefit to this, right? There's not just a narrative benefit as they commiserate over this.
So you can like join hangouts and stuff like that. So you might, even though there is that super link that Tony made, you can just go up to these people, you know.
In addition to hanging out with heroes, you obviously get to have a deeper experience talking to different characters around the Abbey.
Wanda's
Kind
powers.
of alluding here, like your dialogue choices can affect the Hunter's balance as well.
I mean, it's an RPG. There's branching dialogue choices here.
Right.
You mentioned the light-dark balance. The role-playing portion of how you want to craft your hunter and their personality is incredibly.
Agatha's Shrine. Agatha Harkness.
in the Abbey.
That's. I probably expected that. This game is quite, you know, sorcery,
It looks like it.
supernatural.
Walking,
Obviously.
somewhere special. Jay, where are we going?
So
We're going, little
you
dude.
know, this is just one of the many things that happens on the Abbey grounds. So the Abbey grounds are very extensive, which you can explore, and you should.
6
And
months,
this
man.
is a lot of
That's
really
crazy.
interesting optional content that the player can come out here, explore the grounds, uncover a lot more narrative, a lot more gameplay, and so again, we wanted this to feel like a living space, and so it's not just the interior of the Abbey. It's the exterior grounds as well that feel, appropriately supernatural based on our game.
Again, you think of the world of Marvel. It's not enough to just have a series of menus in between missions or a base that doesn't have a lot of content and substance to it. And the grounds really act.
Hang on.
as their overloaded with
Was that a little fucking Avengers? Oh, spicy. No, it probably wasn't, to be honest. Like, I saw a little bit of that on Twitter when this first came out, and I listened to that specific bit. And to me, it's not. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it is what it is, sort of thing. Like, that, that's their opinion, and it just so happens to connect to Avengers.
and deep lore to learn more, even in other corners of Marvel that you may be surprised about.
Honestly, to me, graphics do not matter. This is so sick. Like, I'm loving every single
so
thing
much
of
more
this.
that we would love.
All right, Charlie.
To show you.
Keep going. Can we keep
And
going?
we will. There's so much more to show you,
soon.
and we will.
There's Agatha's Shrine.
All right.
No!
All right, well, there you have
Oh,
it.
no.
We have a little bit of gameplay, a little bit of Abby, a lot of combat. That's coming up as well.
I want more. I want more, guys. I want more. What a quality stream. The environment destruction is absolutely so cool. The debris and stuff like that is mint. Sabretooth's corruption there looks really dope, and I like that Wolverine, he's not just straight in there. You have to unlock these heroes, which incentivizes you to continue to play the game, right? I like the fact that there is so much to do in just the hub worlds, which of course is a big criticism with, certain Marvel games. That's just a fact. And it just seems like it's trying to make you stick around. Give you a reason to continue to play. And that is something that is desperately needed with just games in general, especially during this sort of weird time, at the moment in the world. Like, if this game came out in March of last year, you know what I mean? What a result. You might not be able to go see your friends, but you can live with the Marvel heroes. And at least you get something like that. So I definitely think, like, this game, like, and remember, I'm not sponsored. I'm just excited. And I can't wait to get my hands on this game. So let me know what your thoughts are in the description down below. I know this is a longer video, but I hope you guys enjoyed live reacting with me. And I will see you guys later. Peace.